My name is Michelle. If we haven't met, I'm the family life pastor here at Real Life. And as you saw from our little video announcement, February is Family Focus Month, which is just a great time here at Real Life. But they've given me a little bit of extra time to talk about it. So I'm not just like being a mic hog. I actually have been granted time to talk about this. So what we're first going to talk about, though, is a family in New York City. And don't hang with me because there's actually a direction we're going here. And it's not a real family, it's a TV family. And if in our home, a lot of times TV families kind of become real. So if you've watched this show, you'll get it. But they're the Reagan family. Anybody watch Blue Bloods? Raise your hand. Well, Blue Bloods is this awesome show about this family of crime fighters. They all do different kinds of things. But no matter what is going on in their lives, every Sunday they have dinner together. It doesn't matter. The city of New York could be on fire, but they still meet and they have dinner together. And really, Family Focus Month is kind of our Sunday dinners. It's our time to come together as a church family, to be together no matter what life is throwing our way. It's for us to come together, get recentered, to talk about the things that we need to talk about, to laugh. And so we're inviting every one of you to join us for the events we have for Family Focus Month. And this is our fourth time doing this, and every time God does something really amazing. And it's not because of our magnificent planning or just the fun things. It's because His Spirit has honored it, and people have found healing. They found hope. And so as we venture into this month, I really want you to pray about what part of it you want to join in. And I encourage all of you to join in as much as you can, because you know what? Family dinners aren't as special if everybody's not at the table. And so for us as your family, we're asking you to join us because what you bring is really important. This year, our theme is Anchored, Unwavering in the Deep. And I've worked here how long have I worked here? Forever. It's 12 years. That's a long time. I was a young lady when I started this job. And I've always wanted us to do a message series or focus in on the life of David. That's just something I really connect with him. Even, our worship today, so much of it reflected words that he shared. Even John Sweeney reading the passage in Psalm 91, his heart and his love for God is something that we can learn from. And also his story, the things he experienced. So every Sunday, we're going to be taking time to talk about some key points in David's life. And it's not going to be like this clinical approach to David. It's going to be a heart approach to David. And we're going to be talking about belief, promise, honor, and hope. And those are all things that when life just sends the bad guys your way, it's really easy to become faltering saints. It's easy to feel tossed and windblown. And so anchored means that no matter what comes our way, we are anchored in belief, in honor, in promise, and in hope. And I think from David's life, we can find ways that we can do these things more strongly in our own lives. And so we have our Sunday series, but also on Wednesday nights, we do this great thing where we get together and we have dinner, and then we have classes for anybody. I'm really excited about the classes being offered this year. Erica Vaughn will be facilitating just a study of David, and then Pastor Jim and Beth are going to be doing basically it's called the crazy cycle, which I think we all can probably identify with that in a different way. But it's about strengthening your marriage and talking about the things that can strengthen your marriage. So please take a look at those studies. And then we also have things for for kids and for teens, and this place is just hopping. It's a lot of fun, especially in these dark and dreary months. It's fun to come someplace where there's life. And then and you can look on the back, please just review this pamphlet, but if you look on the back, there's all kinds of different things we have going on besides our Sundays and Wednesdays. But one thing we are adding this year, which I'm very excited about, is the Boost Parenting Conference. And for our parents in the room, no, this is not a conference about telling you all the things you're doing wrong. Because frankly, you probably beat yourself up enough. This is meant to be a time of encouragement. It's meant to be a time where we as your church family can come around you and support you. And so it's going to be geared for parents of young children and also parents of teens. We have some very special speakers coming, and we'll be having more details published on that very soon. But will you think about joining me for family dinner, otherwise known as Family Focus Month? And we can be just like the Reagans. We can fight the bad guys when we come together and we just remember what God has done in the past and also be excited about what he's doing in our futures.